Couldn't take it anymore. It's snowing out. It's absolutely beautiful, so I had to come out here to play in the snow a little bit. The C9s look amazing in the snow. I love just Christmas lights and snow just go hand in hand. That's why I leave them up most of the winter. And we've only got about maybe 4 inches. But man, is it spectacular. So I'm gonna run the snowblower. You can see I cleaned here earlier and I didn't clean there, and the car's been in and out, so it has been cleaned a little bit, but you can see it's snowing pretty good. I guess I got to get a key to the garage. I don't have a key, so I have to go back in the house and get that. But you know, I'll just show us so you can kind of see the snow coming down, and then we'll get the snowblower out. I don't know if the camera shows the snow this way or not from the light. Usually you got to shine it into it. But anyway, let me go get the key to the garage and we'll start snowblowing. This is what I'm going to use. I have this on Facebook Marketplace, so I'll make a new video and link it to the sale. Hopefully somebody will buy it. I mean, it's snowing out. It's in need. I broke my mittens out too. The mittens are almost a must with snow blowing, but I filled it with gas, checked the oil, greased the fittings, pretty much all ready to go. So I took the handheld blower and just kind of cleaned up right here in front of the car, so you can see how much snow is there. It's not a lot, maybe 2 inches there, and where I didn't clear earlier, over you can see where I cleared earlier. So we got about 2 inches since I cleared earlier, and I cleared about 2 inches, so we got about 4 inches of snow, I'd say. So let me get this thing outside and I'll crank it up. It's a 1979 Montgomery Ward 20-inch self-propelled 3.5 horse Briggs & Stratton. I don't think it has much use on it. The thing is, that bumper thing is in really nice shape for its age. Now let me go get something to set the camera on, and video will fire it up for the first time this year. Hopefully that will show up. Push this all the way over to choke. you still see? Yeah, it works pretty good for an ancient snowblower. Let me wipe the camera off. Yeah, I gave you a bit of a snowblow. I had set the camera where I hadn't snowblowed and blew over it or into it or whatever. And I'll take you out and show you it does a pretty good job of cleaning up. The cars moved so I could clean it up here too. But yeah, it cleans it right down to the concrete. It does a nice job. I think if it was a little deeper, it would have been a little more fun. That was 2 to 4 inches on average. I think most of it, except for already cleared, was about 4 inches. So anyway, let's go out and take a look at the front Christmas lights while the snow is on them. I haven't taken them down yet because it's just been too brutal and cold. It's just been windy and miserable. So I'm waiting for a nice day to where I can, because the lights in that cedar roping, I can't use gloves. I can't wear gloves when I take them out. So yeah, they're just staying up until we get some weather that's a little more conducive to taking the front ones down. I'll leave the back ones up until it starts seeing daylight, until 6:30 or 7 maybe. It's always so peaceful when it snows out. The snow muffles the noise. Get some video of the snow coming down for you. Yeah, it's just a beautiful snow coming down. See my shadow from the light on the garage. On this thing, if we had like a foot of snow, to where the snow's heaped up on here, and then you turn the lights on and it just glows big color spots through the snow, and eventually it'll burn a hole in the snow just where the light is, and then it's all color all around each bulb. It's really spectacular. I hope we get a foot of snow before I take the lights down. It would be really nice. I'll probably take the wreath and the candles and the snowman and stuff in, put them away for the season here in the next warm day we get, and then I'll just leave the lights in the tree and on the garage, because I do enjoy having a little bit of brightness during this dark and dreary time of the year. It just adds a little cheer to the dreary evenings, having the lights. There we go, the light turned off on the garage. Alright, I'll get some of the lights on the front in the video. Surprising amount of people out and about enjoying this beautiful day. Playing in the snow. Anyway, let's look at the lights. I think that's just spectacular. I don't want to track up the snow in there until it gets tracked up by the animals and stuff, but people even out jogging. Absolutely perfect evening out. It's a little breezy out of, I was snow blowing into the snow. I usually try and blow with the wind, but where I wanted to put the snow, I was going against it. Yeah, I did the sidewalk, a couple houses down that way and one that way. So I did a bit of snow blowing. I got to clean the porch off yet. I'll worry about that tomorrow. It's, you know, I just don't want somebody to come up here and slip, but we're going to take a walk up here to video. A little messed up there. Used to have that on my workbench at work when I worked in the boat store there towards the holidays. I always took it in and threw it on my bench because we usually closed Christmas until the beginning of March, sometimes mid-March, depending on how long the winter was. You know, I'd go in, sometimes we'd have, you know, engine replacement jobs or something, I'd go in and do them, but yeah, usually I had a pretty good layoff, and that's what, when I would restore something, a car or something, fix one up, paint one up. With the help of my dad, I could bang one out, and the winter season, without any problem, he'd make me all the body panels. I'd weld them on and rarely needed body filler. He did such a good job of making the panels and fitting them. I'll walk back here. There you go, there's a nice view of the front lights in the snow. So anyway, I just made this video specifically so I could take a clip to put in the ad for this on Marketplace. Like I say, I want $100 cash for it. I think it's worth every penny of $100. It's from an estate sale. I bought it in an estate sale. I had a tiny little driveway that, I mean, I wouldn't have even had a snowblower for how tiny the driveway was, but, you know, it was just a tiny little thing, and I think it was just packed away and never really used. And because I really didn't have to do anything to it. I changed the oil in it. I eventually put a new spark plug in it, but I ran it all last season with the one that was in it when I got it, and I did put a new one in it. Oh, I don't know, probably towards the, I think when I summarized it, I drained the gas out and changed oil and lubricate everything for the summer, and then in the fall, you know, sometimes the oils leak out and you're left with the waxes and the grease. So I give it a quickie grease again. I don't change the oil again, that's already done. do that in the spring so it doesn't, you know, if it has any moisture in the oil from condensation, it doesn't corrode internal engine parts. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to pull a minute of this or less for the marketplace ad, and I just thought I'd make a video to put here on YouTube also, just, you know, of the, it's cold out. I don't know if I told you that or not, probably 3 or 4 times. It's 24 degrees Fahrenheit with a little bit of a breeze, which I guess what's that, -5 maybe Celsius, I'm guessing. Anyway, we're going to wrap up this video here. If you liked it, definitely hit the like button. If you like my channel, that 348 engine icon there will help you subscribe. And believe me, thank you if you watch this video. I appreciate it because, you know, like I say, I just was going to make a minute or so of video for the ad, but I thought I'll just get out the GoPro and play a little bit in the snow and do a little video for you guys. So if you did watch it, I appreciate it. Thank you kindly.